Woo!
Another exciting episode on the Twitch stream, and I am yet again not James D'Amato, but I have again stolen his clothing. I'm Mel Fox, and I'm here to show you the game Nefarious today. Joining me, we'll start with the guy you know.
Hey, I'm here. I've escaped the chat room for now. I'll be checking it, and if there are any problems, just let me know, and I'll hop off frame and fix them.
Yeah,
that's the goal, at least.
I'm gonna keep my iPad open too.
Oh, good.
So we can keep an eye on it. I figured
4 eyes are better than 2. Yeah.
Cool. I'm Ryan Allen Jones. I was with you guys when we played. Was it Pandemic?
Pandemic.
And that was a lot of fun. And I'm happy to be back with the channel.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christian Bird. You've never met me before, probably. I'm the pub brewer for Burnt City Brewing here in Chicago, and yeah, that's what we're all drinking.
We've upgraded from PBR this week.
Yeah, formerly the Atlas Brewing Company. If you were at James's 10,000 Nights.
10,000 Night, yeah,
that
Halloween.
The Halloween party. I was there
of
pouring
fun.
beer. Yeah, excited to be here.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Great plug, great beer. We're all drinking it. It's really good.
Yes.
This guy brews it. Cool. So let's talk about Nefarious. We are all being evil scientists today. So the basis of the game is we are in an arms race to build as many inventions as possible to take over the world. Very exciting. What we have before us is a series of 4 cards with steps 1 through 4. These 4 steps tell us what order we should play these cards in. So every round, one of us is going to lay down one of these cards, and then we'll play them out clockwise in the order of the cards. So going through the cards, we've got the first one, which is espionage. We've got 5 meeples chilling out with each of us in our own colors. We can pay to put one of our meeples on one of these 4 zones on the board. Can we get an overhead real quick?
We can. Boom.
Yeah.
So here on the board, we can pay to put a meeple on any one of these 4 zones so that when the next round starts and someone plays espionage, I can say, hey, I've got a guy spying on you in espionage. That means I get 1 gold. So it's kind of a fun way to make money in the game. The second one is to invent. With inventing, we can build 1 invention card. So in our hand, we have an invention card. This particular one is a doomsday machine. We can spend 22 gold, and once we build it, we get 8 victory points. And there are actions at the bottom of the card. And this particular one, this says that the group at large gains an invention card, 1 gold, and they get to put 1 meeple on the board for no cost. So that's pretty cool. The third action you can take is research. You gain 2 gold, and you can draw an invention card into your hand. And the 4th action we can take is to just work and gain 4 gold.
How boring.
Do some work.
God, I just finished doing that.
So, every turn, one of us will we will all put 1 card down, and that will be our 1 action for the turn.
And
Does it matter invention versus nefarious card?
Yes. So,
Like, do they both count as actions? I'm sorry.
It's an order.
So you can take one. Everybody takes 1 action simultaneously.
Right.
And you can choose one of these 4 actions to play.
Yeah. So the inventions you have in your hand happen when you put down the invent card.
And then you get to play an invention card.
Yeah.
Correct. And then you buy it, you lay it down, and you do the actions on the card. And you only get to do the actions once.
Got it. Kind of.
Cool. We'll get you there.
It's okay. I'm already evil, so I have half of this figured out.
In this particular version of the game, they have you draw 2 twist cards, which I've already drawn. We're going to have the twist of when you do research, you get to draw an extra card, then discard a card. So when you research, you draw a card, you get a new invention that you can buy and put into play. But this one says you can grab 2, decide which one you want, and then either discard one from what you've just drawn or from your hand at large. And then the second twist I pulled, bigger and better. After you play an invention, if it's worth more victory points than each of your other inventions, you gain 2 gold. So that's going to add a level of decision making that you normally wouldn't have in play. So you have to think about what order you want to build your machines in. And consider people might build things faster than you and they might just go for the gold. The first person to 20 victory points wins. So I thought that would be a fun wrench to throw into the game. We all start with 10 gold and 5 meeples and 3 inventions and our 4 action cards. Does anyone have questions before we get started?
What is science?
Can you teach me to nuclear chemistry?
It's all relative.
Hey, that's good. That was a good one.
All right, let's get the front-facing camera.
Let's do it. Wink.
Yeah, now you can see our faces again.
Right.
So, all right. First things first, let's grab our 4 cards and decide what we would like to do first. Take a look at your inventions. You're welcome to keep them in your hand. Consider them. Decide what you want to do with them.
So that's the thing I don't understand is the strategy of inventing.
So essentially, you're trying to get to 20 victory points.
Right.
And each of the inventions...
Oh, it's worth a certain number.
In the
Yeah.
lower
Right.
corner is the victory point amount.
Got it.
And then each of the inventions have some kind of action that happens that's associated with them. So you either gain or lose meeples, gain or lose money, or you gain or lose invention cards as a result of the invention being played.
Oh, got it.
And it either
That's what
happens
those
to
mean.
you or it happens to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if
Yes.
you're confused about how the actions work, here's a little guy.
Beautiful.
teaching
Thank
you how
you.
to do it.
All right, cool. I get it all now.
It's almost like they
Yeah.
wrote that to help with the
With the new
layer
set.
of the game.
Fascinating.
Love it. Okay.
So let's all choose an action
Right.
and then put that action down in front of us, and then we'll flip them all together.
Okay. Is anyone not ready?
I think we're good. Let's flip them over.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that one
Oh.
down. Oh well.
2 invents and 2 works.
Oh, wow. We've all got money already, so we decided to invent a thing,
I
eh?
think so.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we'll go clockwise. We'll start with you, because you got the explanation earlier, and then we'll...
For sure.
We'll
We'll
go
give
around.
Pat a chance to understand.
Yeah.
Or no, we'll go
Hey,
counterclockwise.
The stream is late because of Lollapalooza, and I was stuck downtown, and then I missed the rules.
Seriously.
That's what.
And if
that's
you're
what we're
watching
dealing with.
this
Damn it.
instead of being at Lala, you're the better person.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are. Those kids, man.
Also, I'm
Plus, what happened to clothing? Where'd it go?
We're not going to play. We're just going to complain about the youth.
And I'm sure Star Trek will make its way in here at some point.
Oh, you mean Pat Truck, the podcast I host with Patrick Whitney? We're not doing that bit again this week. We're not doing that bit again. Subscribe on iTunes, please. Ratings and reviews are great.
All right.
We did this last, anyway.
So I'm going to resolve my action here now.
Yes.
Okay. So is there a cost for me to play the invent card? Do I pay?
So
I only pay the cost on the
There's
card.
a cost.
Correct.
Yes.
Right.
So-
Well, this card has no cost, and it's a buttered cat array, and it's worth 2 points. And I think what it's implying is to create a device that can defy gravity, because both a cat and butter that are buttered, or a toast that's buttered side up, the idea is that it can never touch the ground. So a cat always lands on its feet,
Wow.
and butter, it's clever. It's a clever thing,
Yeah,
and it's
it's
worth
a-
2 points. So I'm doing that for free.
Isn't that
Good
a
work.
commercial somewhere? Isn't there some kind of I feel like I've seen a
It's
video
like,
where
it's a cat with a piece of toast on it, and then it keeps
It just keeps
spinning,
spinning
because
infinitely.
it can't touch the ground. It's a thing.
Kitten
Okay.
mittens. Okay.
So I'm going to go next. Since we both did invent, and invent is the second card, we're going to go in the order that the cards give us. So invent is the second card, I got invent 2, and then they both chose work, which is the 4th action. So I am going to invent cryonics. for 4 gold.
Mm.
I get 3 victory points for inventing it, and everyone gets to place a meeple on the board to spy on their adjacent scientists.
Ooh. In this case, would Pat and I be adjacent?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm putting this meeple down so
Yes.
I can spy on a certain category that he works in.
Yes.
So yeah, so essentially like whatever action he or I decide to play, you will benefit from based on what meeples you have on the board.
So next round, if you have a meeple on invent and he plays invent again, you get 1 gold for each meeple that's on invent because you're spying on him.
Because I'm sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with work.
Mm-hmm. It's a good place to go.
It is.
It happens a lot.
Now, point of just clarification, these being your first 2 inventions, bigger and better, does this apply after you play an invention if it's worth more victory points than each of your other inventions, because you have no other inventions? So will that begin in the next play, or does that begin now?
That's a good question. I think we should just make an executive decision right now. I'm sure there's a better explanation somewhere, but
Who needs rules?
yeah. Let's say.
Well, I mean, in this instance, so you put like I've played an invention, and it's worth the VP.
It's worth 2
more
victory points.
Oh, so it's worth more. Yeah, but the thing is, it's 2 plus 0. I have 0, so it doesn't really come into play until you at least have something because it has to modify it.
Okay.
I agree
yeah.
with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
So next round, if you invent something, then it's worth 2 gold if it's more than this guy.
Great.
Great.
All
Cool.
right. Love it.
And now, do your work.
And now we work. So you and I each gain 4 gold.
That's it,
1,
right?
2, 3,
That's all you get.
4.
Hey.
You work and you get paid.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Well, that's the way of the world.
It could be
isn't
worse.
Yeah, you could not get paid, and that would be
That would
horrible.
be a bummer. Okay, so that was round 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, round
So do we draw more cards or no?
The only way to get more invention cards is by doing research.
Or being affected by an invention that gives you more cards.
Okay.
And you're going to want to pick this guy up and put him back in
There
your
will
hand.
always
Oh.
be more Patrick plugs.
Yeah. Hey, they make the Twitch stream what it is.
You know.
Hey, we just finished season 1. It was great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I wasn't gonna like. But now it's on my mind.
No, for sure.
This Saturday.
And I could drop the bomb and be like, hey, what about that 50th anniversary event that's happening in Las Vegas next week?
Yeah.
Isn't that a big thing?
Okay.
Boy. All right, so let's choose our next action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Good?
No, but yes.
Okay. Ready, flip. All right.
Invent. Now,
So,
since Patrick played an invent card and I have 1 meeple in the invent space, I'm going to take 1 gold.
correct.
Yes, but we have to go in order. So espionage plays first.
Okay.
Well,
Basically,
that's, you can do all the money in one
for
go,
sure.
but
For
yeah.
sure. Okay.
Basically, yes.
All right.
So I chose espionage, which is card 1, which means I get to go first, despite our counterclockwise chosen order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop a meatball. So it costs 0 gold to drop them on research. So I'm gonna boop, drop a guy on research.
Boom.
And that's
you
my
go.
turn.
There you go.
And 2s.
Okay.
The invents get to go next since we chose counterclockwise.
Go ahead.
Ryan goes first.
Okay. I am going to invent aphrodisiacs.
Oh my!
Which is worth 2 victory points, and I get 8 gold.
Wow.
So I am rolling
Wow.
in the gold. Well, and I had to pay 7, so I'm just going to take 1.
Now, Pat, did you get your... No. Oh, he's spying on himself. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay, so it's my
Still
turn.
learning.
I am going to unleash a genetically engineered virus because
Oh.
because I'm evil.
Oh my!
So this means I lose a card, lose an invention, and gain an invention, right?
But you gain it first because it's at the top. So
Yes,
you draw
so you get
one,
to draw
and then you
one
get
card,
to discard one.
And then out of what you have left, you can discard.
Good,
an
because there's one of these I really don't want.
invention. So make sure you pay that 8 gold.
Oh.
These things cost money.
Okay, and then do I discard it face down here?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's a discard pile. However
Yeah.
you want to discard it. It can be.
How do you want?
I don't care.
Keep the
face down.
mystery. Keep the mystery.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious.
I'll show you guys.
Sure,
I just
sure.
didn't want to
Put it-
ditch 2
Put
cards.
it face up and then let the people see.
Yeah, that's a good point. Boink.
Oh no,
There you go.
this one you would get 2 cards. You get to draw 2 cards.
Yes. Concentrated brain juice.
Cool. All right. Boink. So I got to pay 8. So that's this 5, right? Counts.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
And then I've got 4 points.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, this game is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So I get to do my research, which means I draw an invention, but with the twist, I draw 2. And I also get 2 gold out of that. So, and then you collect, does that count because you placed that?
That was new this round.
So that won't affect
So
right now. Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, that's how we're going to play it.
Did I get gold for this, by the way? Because I just dropped the
so you-
highest. Bigger and better? Shouldn't I get 2 gold?
Ooh, is that
We
for-
decided you had to have
That's a
something to
personal thing,
modify.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So you had to have a
You
baseline
went from
number.
0 to 4 victory points. So you want the next time you invent
Oh, you
something
might
that's
own.
more.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Okay. I'm going to
I
discard.
did that poorly.
I'm going to discard Super Android because it's just too expensive.
Bye, Super Android. Wow.
19.
Yeah.
Just
That's 7 victory points, though.
not.
Wah, wah.
All right.
Are we? Did we have to discard for any reason?
No. I mean, unless
No,
he, had
no
to-
one's
he
no
was
one's played-
researching.
Yeah, that was a research, so that card doesn't
Oh,
actually play.
Right. Part of the. bigger and better.
Mm-hmm.
Beep. Focus research. That's the one. All right. Cool.
I'm so mad at myself. Now I'm a stewing scientist.
So that first invention, we were like, oh, God, why did I sign away the patent on that?
Yeah. I sold it to Big Corp for no reason.
All right. Cool. So let's choose the next action we want to take.
Ooh, and this hibiscus IPA
Oh, it's
from
awesome.
Brent City Brewery is really good.
It's good.
Welcome
We
to
are
the
digging
Plug
it.
Show,
Yeah.
where we just plug all of our stuff.
Yes.
Pluggy plugs.
Pluggy plugs. Yaggity yak. Don't talk back. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Are we ready?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, flip. All right.
Some inventing going on.
So, choose go first. What are you inventing?
So I'm going to invent a mind reader.
Oh my.
So I pay 6, and it looks like, so it's the green area pointing towards you is how it acts towards
You.
So it's
Yes.
so I lose 1, but then gain 2
Correct.
on top.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that, and it's worth 3 victory points, bringing me to 5. So I've got to get rid of 1 of these, which I'm going to keep. All right, I'm going to discard a machine that blots out the sun.
Oh.
I'm not going to Mr. Burns it today. And
What is it? It's a rocket attached to like sleds of. And it's some kind of material, I imagine.
yeah.
Sun blotting.
It's that stuff from, was it Superman 3 that made, was it 3 or 4? The one where he had the villain who was stronger than him but needed the power of the sun?
Isn't that Superman? Does Superman need the power of the sun in order to be strong?
No, but there's one where, remember, you know which one I'm talking about? It's
No.
one of the
No.
later Supermans.
No.
And he like, oh God, let's move on. I was gonna like really get into it.
Let's just say it's sunblock. It's sunblock. It's quite literally sunblock. So, All right.
Okay. So
You are right. That's
Okay.
the irony of that movie, I suppose.
Let's just ignore the Superman lore and make some shit up. Oh, pardon my French. Speaking of French, I will now continue on my French.
Yes. What are you
theme
inventing?
I'm going to invent the poison flowers.
Oh, no.
Oh. And you all smell my poison flowers, and you lose 2 gold.
What did you miss something?
It's
you
this
get
twist.
You get 2 gold.
So I get 2 gold because this one is more than
Yeah.
this
Correct.
first
Yeah,
one.
good
I'm
job.
so mad about this twist.
So is it always more than the? Oh, it's whatever you
So
play is more than the total of what you have. You get extra money.
No, it's just more than your
If it's
biggest
more-
invention.
Oh, more than the biggest invention.
Yeah.
So it's better to work small.
Yep.
And then work your
Yeah,
way
you
up.
don't drop a 4 the first time.
I see what you did. I get why
too
you're stewing over that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
horrible.
It is bad.
Okay, so so everybody loses 2 gold. I get 4, and then I get 2 for playing an invention that is worth more than my previous invention.
Yes.
Awesome. End of end of my sequence.
I was like trying to read this at the same time. Cool. All right, you're doing good. So
right, my turn.
You chose work, but I chose research, and that was 2.
Oh,
This
all right.
is 3. So I get to get 2 gold for researching,
Boom.
and I get a new invention card. Secrets. Very nice. Very nice. How much? All right. All right. So now you get to work.
Yeah,
Work.
busting my back over here. I need this gold because I did my invention management horribly. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pat, do we take game requests for future streams?
Oh, of course.
We've got one in the chat.
What is it?
Space Cadets Dice Duel.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm down to play.
Awesome.
Or to watch other people
Well,
play.
I mean, I'm trying to think what the minimum play requirement on that is, because with Dice Duel, I think it's like 2 teams of like. I think it works best with like 2 teams of 4.
Oh, that's
We'll just
good
have a
one.
party.
We can
Yeah.
have a big party.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
we need to have a party at some point. Anyway.
Gotta
Cool.
celebrate Sunday.
Yes. No, we're not going to celebrate my victory tonight.
All right, so let us consider our next action.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can we lay these at any time, or does something need
That's
to
to
trigger?
play the
Only
espionage.
Espionage card.
Or if there's a card that has an action that allows you to place.
Okay. Get
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to make, I think, a Superman 3 joke from like the 80s. I'm responding to the chat. They're like, is that a Man of Steel joke? No, I don't think it was Man of Steel.
No, this is the early Superman.
Yeah, it's the one before Richard Pryor. Which Superman was the one before Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor played Superman?
Yeah, in like Superman 4, I think. No, he didn't play Superman. He was in Superman. Like one of the later ones. Like that wasn't very good at all.
I was gonna think, I thought that I'd have known about that.
Yeah, that would have been a bigger deal. That would have been a bigger deal. That would have been like groundbreaking. People would have been like, "That's a bold move."
Whoa!
I don't think that happened. So
It's driving me crazy. It used to be on television all the time.
Okay, Google.
Yeah, well, we're not doing that right now.
no,
The chat will help us,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
Or just tell me
By
I've
all
lost my
means.
mind, and that's fine. too.
Internet, please utilize the internet.
Please internet that.
Okay. All right. Do we flip?
1, 2, 3.
If everyone's
Yeah,
ready.
you hear that?
Boom!
Okay.
Oh, you double
research.
down.
So I'm going to invent.
Well, first, you get 2 gold because
Oh,
both
yes.
you and I played research.
All
Suckers.
3 of us played research.
Well, I only get 2 gold because it's only for the people next to me.
Oh, the adjacency. Right.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to
Oh,
invent.
I get a gold because you played invent.
I'm going to invent killer bees.
Huh!
Uh-huh. Bees?
My favorite Cards Against Humanity card,
Bees?
except for being a motherfucking sorcerer.
That's pretty good. I like the.
You're
I'm not
French?
gonna say the one that.
You
swear.
allowed to swear on
You know,
this?
earlier you said shit or something, and you said pardon my French.
Right.
And then you
And,
just,
and you've been going with this whole French thing.
Yeah.
Like, it was an interesting.
Diabolical French laugh.
It was an interesting motive.
Yeah, sorry. Dropped character, guys. Apologize.
It's all good. So yeah, Killer Bees doesn't have any particular actions on it, so
You're just winning.
that's me. And going counterclockwise,
All right.
research.
So, I'm gonna take my 2 because I like money.
Money, money, money.
Look at some inventing. And I'm going to get rid of the cloaking device.
Buy cloaking device.
Not allowed to exist in this universe.
Ah, much like the Federation in Next Gen. The Federation of Planets don't have cloaking devices, but the Romulans do, and some of their enemies do, and that's a treaty agreement they got into. Listen to Patrick.
Hey! Fun don't stop here.
Or at least the shameless plugs.
Yeah.
Right?
That one was pretty shameful. There was a lot of shame coming out of that one.
I think it's not shameful. That one was just a little too forced.
Oh, but it's a cloaking device, and you got rid of it.
Directly applicable. My parents haven't seen a movie in the movie theaters for 7 years, and they decided to see the most recent Star Trek movie as the first movie they've seen in 7 years.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's what I would do.
I know, it's just
I mean, the first time that my whole family, that I remember all 5 of us actually going to a movie together, was to see the first new Muppets movie.
Oh yeah, that
Like-
movie's awesome.
No,
too.
for sure. But like, I was quite old by that point. And I was like, this is the first time my whole family is like, we're gonna go to a movie together.
Yeah, that's funny.
Took a long time.
My family loves movies. Like we do it. My mom. It's actually my mom who loves movies, and therefore we all go as a family all the time. Like
Sure.
if it's a mom-centric thing, she's like, "Let's all go see a movie." And sometimes it's a terrible,
Yeah.
awful
Yeah.
movie, but she
That's the
loves
best.
the whole
That's the best.
the whole theater experience. Yeah.
All right.
Man, did we tweet out the link? I sure didn't.
I did.
Okay, good.
Oh, I don't have the link. I would have done.
I don't have a tweeter.
Is that French?
More French.
Aw, thanks, Dusty Bob, if you're watching.
I think Dusty Bob's watching.
Dusty Bob?
No, I got a tweet saying I'm cool for doing a stream.
Ah,
Thanks.
hey.
Do my best.
Well, you researched, yes?
Yeah.
I did my research.
Okay, I guess
Okay.
I'll research.
You
We're
are
still
researching
playing
next.
this game.
Yes. I got a big pile of little ones
Do you
here.
want to trade in some 5s and 10s?
I may momentarily.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm a bit of a hoarder. Okay, so I drew 2, and then I'm going to discard one of these. Which one shall it be? Ha ha ha. Goodbye, Reanimator. Even though that would be fun, and I could bring back my historical. I admire him greatly, Napoleon Bonaparte. No.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez. Okay. My turn.
Yeah, research.
All right. So I get 2.
Yeah.
Wait. So do I have to discard one?
So you pull.
You pull 2.
2 of these.
And
Oh.
then you
2
discard
money,
one.
2 cards, discard 1 card. I don't think I did that last time, but that's okay. I'm happy with what I
You guys, I'm never gonna beat that 4, like ever. What's the highest? Is it
I
4?
don't know. It gets higher.
There,
There
I
was a
mean, yeah,
seven.
like, this
That
is
was
a,
7.
the reanimators.
Oh, it's a 7.
So,
Oh, huh,
It's
good.
just a lot
Okay.
of
Yeah.
gold. You'll get there.
yeah.
Okay. So then I discard 1.
Yeah. Oh man, I just have 2 gold left. Everybody knows what I'm about to do.
Ah. Aw.
Excuse me while I put some work in.
All right. I'm gonna get rid of the deadly static shocker.
Oh,
Oh my.
It does me no good.
but your mustache would.
It's pretty great. All
Cool.
right.
Cool.
All right, let's choose our next action.
What is this, round 3, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. So points wise, Christian has 5.
Yeah.
I have 7. Ryan has 5, and Pat has 4. Don't forget, the first 1 to 20 wins.
He's the winner.
Takes over the world.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, flip.
Invent,
Great.
espionage.
So,
So
I have work and research. Neither of you did work or research, so
No.
I don't get any gold.
but we'll start
That's
with Pat
okay.
with his espionage. So
Yeah.
you get to.
So I'm gonna put that on invent.
Boom, and that will cost you 2 gold.
Yeah.
You get 1 gold because I did work.
Oh, because you worked.
Yeah.
You get worked and I get paid. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
So
I gotta start putting my meeples to work if I'm gonna catch up.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay, so you just espionage.
We just espionage the crap out of them.
Excellent. Next, invent.
Ooh,
What do you
okay.
got?
So it costs me nothing, and I'm making
another one.
I'm making an addictive game.
Ah.
I've essentially made, Angry Birds
It's
or
Pokemon
Flappy
Go!
Bird. Yeah. So and it just gives me four gold because it just prints money, and I did nothing.
Those damn transactions.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Pay to
So
win,
I'm gonna
you know,
convert
so-
some of these here into a 5. at
How are
least
you so
one.
rich and have so many points?
Luck of the draw.
Just you gotta
He
be.
still isn't beating me in points, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true.
and I don't
Level.
get any extra gold because I haven't
Yeah.
beat it, and I've now raised my total.
It's true.
So, it's not as bad as you think.
Well, I'm just feeling like you're Apple and I'm Cisco Systems or something.
Yeah, but Cisco is like a steady company. Apple was all over the place. Cisco's pretty.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
They
anything
make
about that.
network adapters?
Yeah, I see commercials for them and be like, if you want to have a networked video meeting, we can apparently do that.
Apparently,
That's a thing we do, right?
Well, I just know they're all mad scientists.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But it's not about being a mad scientist. It's about being the maddest.
Maddest scientist.
I'm just a bitter scientist.
I'm not a mad scientist.
yeah.
I'm a disappointed scientist.
Okay, now in an effort to invent the most amazing foie gras ever invented, I am creating the Beastman.
Oh, gross.
The weirdest foie gras.
And as I sacrifice one of my meeples to my foie gras habits.
Ooh.
Yeah, so now I have 9 points and feel pretty
Oh.
dubious about my morality.
I would too.
You doing all right over there, Oliver?
Should we do a corgi cam?
A little corky cam?
Corgi can.
Corky cam?
Corgi cam?
Oh man.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's
Get
the
ready.
Ollie.
It's
Oh, he's like, oh no, you're playing that thing at me again.
Oh,
Little corky cam. Hello.
okay.
See, we're all about love
Make your
here.
dumb ears flap.
this
There we
stream.
go. Yeah.
That's enough of that.
That's enough of that. Begging, being bitter.
Oh, now I get to
And
rewatch
crazy.
it on my iPad.
Yeah. If you want to see more, like and subscribe to Pat Trek.
We talk about corgis all the time, I promise.
I believe aren't corgis a race in the Star Trek universe?
The cutest.
They are now.
Next to the Ferengi.
Aren't there like corgi people? Aren't there like actually corgi people though? They're like dog people. What are they called
People. I don't.
in the Star Wars?
Friends?
Hey, chat room.
Nobody understood the Superman thing I was
Yeah, I
talking
don't know. I think we're just going
You're gonna drop the ball there.
right over.
about. I am going to
heads
Google
here.
it after this and tweet it out.
Okay, work.
Yeah, that's me. I worked.
Work it out.
I worked it. I'm actually gonna
Work it out.
drop one. Grab this $5. Thanks. So that's me.
Five-a-roni.
All right. Let's choose our next action.
Oof.
Oh boy, what do we got going on here? All right, 1, 2, 3, flip.
All right, so I'm gonna start first with playing some espionage.
Espionage.
So.
Don't forget to check your meeples. If the person next to you did a thing that you have a meeple
Right.
on, grab your gold.
Yeah.
Nobody.
You did research, and I've got a guy on research, so I got 1 gold.
Right.
Boom.
So I think what I want to do is to put my guy on invent.
Good choice.
think
That is 2 gold.
Yeah. So
But it costs you 2 gold.
it
to
cost
put
me 2 gold to do
Yes.
that. All right. Got more to spare.
Making it rain.
Enough of that.
All right.
I love this Twitch chat too, by the way. I agree with y'all. You guys are really fun. If you could figure out my Superman problem, I'd love you more.
I feel like I'm missing out on like half the conversation by
Yeah,
not
I know.
knowing what's going on.
We should have like the chat up like on
Oh,
the wall
like
so
on
we
a
can
big
see.
board?
Yeah, we
That'd
do have
be-
a projector here.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. If Oliver got more followers than James, that would be hilarious. If you're watching, I love you, but the dog.
Yeah.
Guys, if Oliver gets enough followers,
Right.
I'm gonna be completely
If you own a
honest.
botnet that can create a bunch of Twitter followers, just aim them all at Oliver.
Do you think James would get jealous?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Have you met him?
I know James.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Okay, but if he did get that many followers, I would definitely start a Patreon to like pay for him, so he'd start, carrying his weight in the house.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
All of
Pay
his
for
weights.
his-
all
that.
20 pounds of them.
40.
40?
Well, he's like 35 pounds right now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Hanging out on the board.
He has a new
There's-
follower.
Just like that.
Yes.
All you gotta do is ask.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is
Ask
ask.
and you shall receive.
All right. Whose turn is it?
I believe.
So I did my espionage, and then it resolves.
Mel's turn. I think.
Yeah.
You did research?
Time for you to research.
Right, I researched for, that's right, 3.
Counterclockwise.
I'm distracted by the medias. Right, so since we're doing focused research, I get to grab 2 of these guys and then put 1 back. Oh, I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna put back the invisibility ray.
No cloaking, no invisibility. This is a world where you cannot hide.
But
No.
We like things opaque here.
In your face, here and now.
Right.
That's how I roll. All right, and then I get 2 gold for doing research.
Cool. And I'm gonna take my 2 gold up front, and then draw 2 of these guys. That is interesting. And I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my ozone depleter. As a Frenchman, I value fresh air too much to ruin the world for everyone.
We all have to breathe. Yes. That's what I never understand about mad scientists who want to destroy the world. It's like, well, where are you going to live?
Well, you have to understand, from a mad scientist's perspective, it's all about ransom. I have the ability to do this. It's the whole what was it?
Power.
Well,
yeah.
no, not even that. You could even say Tesla, when he was creating his world death ray, he was trying to do it to be like, if I gave everyone the plans for a death ray, no one would use it, which is just really naive.
Yes.
Well,
Because someone will.
Well, the nuclear bomb was used.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off topic.
On that note, work.
I gotta go to work now. I feel like I'm putting in all the hours.
Oh yeah, so you worked, and I'm adjacent.
Oh, boom.
And
Wait a minute.
I
Is
have
that
a spy there. Because you play to work, right?
Yeah.
And I have a purple
Yeah. You're spying on me.
And so I get
Benefiting from my hard labor.
Yeah.
The mad game of espionage
selling that microfilm.
continues.
All right.
Microfilm.
It's microfiche.
Oh, for sure. I thought microfiche was only when it was like newspaper. I never understood
I don't
that. Like,
understand it either.
I understand like microfilm
Much like
is
Cisco
film.
systems.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what the format is. Like,
Okay.
Is it a CD
Okay.
or a little?
No, I think it's like a little thing of
piece
film.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I watched Superman 3 or 4 on.
on Laserdisc.
Yeah.
I used to watch a lot of movies on Laserdisc.
Did you have a Laserdisc system?
No, my friend who was only my friend because they had a Laserdisc player had a Laserdisc.
We watched one science film in science class in like 3rd grade on a Laserdisc. That's all I remember.
Great. The artwork on the Laserdisc, if you've ever seen a Laserdisc, like it's like a vinyl record, but the artwork for some of those movies was awesome.
Whoa.
Like they had they were big old discs, and so you had a big giant image of like Jurassic Park. Or
Yeah.
else. It was great. If there wasn't a Jurassic Park Laserdisc, don't yell at me in the chat. Thank you. I don't know when Laserdisc died.
Does everybody know what they're doing next?
I do.
I think so.
Ready, set, flip.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, you're both doing work.
Give me your gold.
Wow,
I
but
get one
who's
gold.
inventing both of my adjacencies, which gives me
2 gold.
2 total?
Wait, we have 2 adjacencies?
Yes. So you have him and him.
And
I have been doing this horribly.
Oh, come on,
I am so gold poor right now, and it's because I'm not playing well.
All right. Well, you better exchange some of those. Now, so is this 2 each, or is this 2 total? Because I have adjacent. Oh no, you didn't invent. No, you did.
Yeah, you get 1 from him and 1 from her.
But it's 2 total. So do I get 4?
It costs 2 to put.
Because you only
but
have
it's
1
one.
on there.
But I think you only get 1.
There you go.
When they do
Yeah.
the action.
That's fine.
1 per card
Correct
per
me if I'm
meeple.
wrong.
No,
Yeah.
I think that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
It's okay, Pat. The next time you play, you'll be so well versed. You've made all the mistakes already. So you
don't pretend. Hey, fail and fail fast. That's my motto.
Fail hard.
I just really like winning at games.
Yeah.
And I am not doing a good job at that right now.
I feel you.
All right.
Cool. All right. So I am inventing. I'm gonna go first, and I'm going to invent the robotic pet. It's a cat. It's just a robotic cat, and it costs me nothing to invent, but it gives me 1 victory point.
Hey.
And 1 card and 2 gold.
Exactly.
That's great.
I'm gonna grab another one of these.
Boom.
And another gold.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
Okay. Me?
And yes.
All right. So I'm gonna make an anti-gravity suit.
Ooh.
So that gives me 3. So everybody else loses
Loses an
an invention card.
Tragic.
And then I get 4, right?
You.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
And I got 4 gold. So really, I'm just gonna dump 5 gold into the thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
All
get
right.
rid of my brain swapper.
I guess I'm gonna lose my teleporter.
There goes my title.
Sorry, guys.
generator.
I
No
was
cloaking
going to-
devices, no teleporters,
I
all of
was-
these things. This is a Star Trek-less universe.
No!
We just don't have
What
the
is my
technology
life?
yet.
It's pointless.
Now we understand why all the scientists went mad. They are all nerds that have no Star Trek.
I'm gonna fix the heat situation in here. It's
Okay.
getting kind of hot. I'll be right back.
Cool.
For sure.
Unless you guys aren't. But it feels
I'm a little sweaty.
I'm warm, but there is beer.
Yeah.
Beer helps.
But also, if it gets warm, then the beers that we have stored to the side here will get warm.
I'm reading
That's
this
no good.
Terry Pratchett book right now, and he remarks that in cold countries, the drink to drink is beer, which is sort of something that cools you down. But in
that's
warm
just not
countries,
fair.
the
Yeah,
drinks are all sort of syrupy and thick and like
Like
small
sweet,
and
yeah.
sweet. And it's you would think that you'd have beer in the really warm places and these sticky, like warming drinks in the really cold
For
places.
sure. And then in Russia, of course, the whole thing's reversed.
Hey, thanks for the plug,
Russia,
Michi.
your drink right to you.
Doing my plug, so I don't have to. Appreciate it.
Oh boy.
All right, so so Pat resolved his action,
Boom.
and I then resolve, and then
You-
Ryan will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Now you got to go to work.
So I go to work.
Go to work.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take my 4.
Boom.
Work.
That song kind of drives me crazy because she stops saying work, or do I start losing my mind? Right? Because at her point, it's like she's like, "Burr, burr, burr, burr," and I'm like, is she even?
It stops being English.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you listen to a word so many times and then it loses its meaning. Like
Jiminy
like how do
Jokers.
I spell that even? Like
What?
Jiminy Jokers?
Jiminy
It's an old
Jokers.
Simpsons reference.
Okay.
At this point,
I'm sure some people will get it.
Someone
James
got
will
it.
get
And
Jiminy
I'm doing
Jokers.
my work phase, so
I've said it so many times
sent
it's lost
one
all
in and
meeting.
Took 5 out.
All right, so that's everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody in the
Let's
club
get
getting
to it.
tips.
Get started.
Oh, boo.
Really,
Sorry,
very
pardon
much
me
so.
while I
Boo.
All right,
Okay.
are we ready?
I think so.
1, 2, 3.
Bam.
Okay.
A lot of inventing.
You're inventing. I get 2.
Boom.
Yeah, a lot of inventing.
Pat with the raking in the gold.
I'm getting rich.
Get one of these.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so you invent first.
Oh, I do. So this is going to cost me 16. So we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 16. And I am building
Oh God.
a freaking death ray.
No!
So now I wonder how. Like, it has to be at least more than my total, right?
Yeah.
It just has to
No,
be
no,
more
no,
than
no.
your
More
than
than
your
your
highest
card.
More than my
So
highest.
you,
Oh.
You get two gold for that.
So awesome. Well, okay, I didn't realize that. So I thought it was more than my total. So that's a 6.
that
I
would be
probably
ridiculous.
guess what, Pat? I just pulled a U and played a card that is higher than what I could have played.
Hey.
Hey.
Now you're gonna be stuck for a while.
Yeah. But anyway, this puts me at 12. But I do get 2 coins.
taking
Yeah.
the lead.
So not too bad.
Good
Not bad at
card.
all.
All right, so that means I get to invent next, and I have a shrink ray.
It's the Ray round.
Raise.
Everyone in the chat,
You
please
gotta
write down your
fire
favorite
me.
types of Ray.
Oh.
Just gotta catch some
Sun
rays.
rays.
Sun rays, yeah. Get that vitamin
A
D.
cute 13.
I love vitamin D.
gold.
Yeah.
One of my favorite vitamins. At least in the top 5.
All right, so I got
Just,
5
lick it off the
victory
floor.
points out of
Yeah.
that.
I love it so
So that
much.
puts you at.
Everyone loses 1.
No! Invention card.
Oh! My stitched together monster.
It's okay. I don't want a secret layer right
He
now.
doesn't- my stitched together monster does not get to live.
Oh
Alright.
man.
I'm a little upset because the next card would have been it for me, but it was my snow machine. It's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, wait, that would have been the
Oh
win?
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
If,
Wow.
I was gonna get 1 meeple
10.
place for every invention that I already had.
13.
So I was gonna get 3 meeples out
That
there.
would have been my almost win. I would have been 1 point away from winning had I
Wow.
played that card. But
Man.
Wow.
All right, I love these rays. There's a Ray Charles,
Hey!
Awesome.
Stingray.
Hey!
That one's
Very
pretty
good.
Yeah, these are good.
Very good.
All right.
I have a question about turn resolution. Because we both played an invention card. We both played the invent card.
Yes.
And my impression was that all of our turns, all
Oh,
of our
did you play
personal
an
turns,
I did.
my
Oh.
impression
Oh, and I get 2 gold.
Let
my
me get my
impression
coin.
is that based on when I read the rules online, that all of our personal turns, all of our actions resolve simultaneously.
Well,
and
it's-
then after that,
It's
all of
simul-
the actions from that resolve.
It's simultaneously, but the cards themselves are in order, and it does resolve at least in some sort of.
But my impression was that all of our actions individually resolve simultaneously. So like, we're playing them in order, but all the things happen at the same time, and then the effects travel around the table.
If that is the case, that's a lot to track.
Yeah, it's just what I understood from reading the rules. And it only just affects me now, so now I'm concerned.
That is the most important time to bring up a rules question.
Yes.
Is I don't think this is working in my favor.
I know.
anymore.
I'm willing to let it go, obviously, but that was just my impression based on reading the rules.
Yeah.
I have not read them, so I have no idea.
That could very well be true.
But Zach Jack says Blu-ray.
See, we were talking about this earlier, and the fact that Blu-ray became a thing and HD DVD, which from a person's perspective where they don't understand technology, HD DVD, while yes, it is a lesser technology, is much more user-friendly as a name. That's all we were talking about before.
Sugar Ray.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, man.
That name looks familiar.
I love having a list of Rays. That's great.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, the chat room's the best. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I love the chat
I really want to be able to see what they're saying.
Yeah, I'll try to figure that out next.
So now my question is, if we are deciding that turns resolve the way that we've been playing, what do I do? Because I don't have any event cards. So is my action moot?
See.
Is my action now like I don't get any
not.
benefit from my action?
Oh, that seems unfair.
That does seem
It is a
unfair.
game. And sometimes
like
games are not
to-
fair.
Just like may have.
Should we consult the rule book?
I think we may have broken the game, or we are playing it slightly wrong. In the meantime, I'm going to look at the chat.
Hello, chat.
Ray-Bans. I do not care for Ray-Bans.
Really?
It's a long story. So it's Lollapalooza here in Chicago.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah, so part of my reason why I dislike Lollapalooza goes all the way back to the year 2009, which was a very long time ago at this point. And basically, I wound up losing a job because of Twitter, Lollapalooza, and Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Whoa.
If you ever want to hear that story, just find me and ask me about it, because I'm not going to tell it to the internet.
Hey, can you tell me that story right now?
I'm not going to
I
tell
found
it.
you,
I am not
and I'm
gonna-
asking you about it.
I'm not going to tell that story to
But
people.
this story happened on the internet?
Yes.
We'll talk about it later.
This was back in the day when people were like, "Oh, no one's ever going to get fired because of a job."
Oh.
Twitter. Like I was one of the first people to ever be fired because of
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you were a pioneer.
I was. But had I not been fired by that job, I never would have started brewing beer and become the pub brewer of Burnt City.
Yes, and so you said the universe just puts you in the right place at the right time to be who you are intended to be in life.
Exactly.
Are you getting anything?
Eagly? Yes. No, I'm not going to tell that story. I know who you are. I know where you live. I'm not going to tell that story.
Okay.
Did it include
So many
tequila? Can you
plugs.
at least tell us whether or not tequila was involved?
No, I was driving a large commercial vehicle, so I was not drinking. And I was not tweeting while physically moving a large commercial
Yeah,
vehicle
I don't
either.
mind. I
Just
really
so you know,
do,
I
like,
do not
it's
tweet
gonna
and
be
drive.
okay.
I don't believe in it.
Are you a big tweeter now?
I tweet still. You can follow me if you like at Chicago Birdman, spelled B-U-R-D.
Hey, this.
Okay.
No
I'm gonna
room
make an
for plugs on
executive
this
decision
tweet.
here, just so we can keep playing. And
But I have learned
say
to
like, if you
definitely
can't
filter
resolve-
myself.
Oh yeah, I totally do.
But the thing is, before I didn't, and then I learned
the
a
effects
very
of the inventions
valuable
occur
lesson
in the same order in which
about
they are
it.
written on the cards. No, that's
So
that.
yeah.
I choose not to engage in politics.
If you can't resolve the
Although,
invention's
like,
effects
there's
completely,
certain
you
things
must
I would
perform
like
as
to
much as you
talk about
can.
and agree or
So,
disagree with. I choose not to.
I guess the question would be
Just-
turn order.
I've just made it a hard
Like, did I
rule.
choose the
I only
right
once
turn
was
order?
kind of drunk and tweeted about how much I hate Trump one time, because he's an idiot. But other than that,
Sure.
like, I purposefully have to stay
There's
out
something
of
I
that,
read
'cause
on the
feel like
internet.
it
I don't know
riles
whether
me
or
up
not
too
it's
much.
true,
Yeah.
and I'm willing
So
to
I have, like, hard
concede
lines
to
of
the
things I will do on
chronological
Absolutely.
turn order
Absolutely.
in order to.
So.
Facebook is for noobs. It totally is.
Yeah. Right.
And Pat likes to tweet. That's my Twitter handle.
I missed that.
Oh, that's
part.
right.
Yeah, Pat likes to tweet.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Invention cards are to be played face up. I missed that.
When you play the card.
No, like, invention cards in your hand should be. Oh,
Face
never mind.
down.
So sorry, should not be shown. I didn't see the note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I did that
What will
right.
be much simpler for us to do, executive decision, is
Okay.
just continue. My turn is moot because I no longer have any invention cards, and so now it's your turn.
Okay.
Is that how it plays?
Well, I think it's not. It doesn't look like it's specifying it in the rules. It looks like in a previous version of the game, and based on what I read online, that was sort of like more explicit. But here it's
Sure.
not. So, for simplicity's sake, let's just move.
Each
For sure.
of
And that will be
your
better.
actions chosen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn in numerical order. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say.
That's very true. Politics.off has a lot of great political conversations. Much better place to go than Patrick. I couldn't even finish it without starting to laugh. Oh man, no more bits. Okay, so
Bits on bits.
So I did. Bits on bits from the overshare.
Hey, bits on bits. There's another
Bits on
plug.
bits.
Plugs on plugs. Okay, so I get an invention card, so I get to draw 2. Right, it's my turn, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, take this. And then this gets discarded. I don't want to Plague a Locust. And then I get
Too biblical.
Yeah. And then I get 2.
Too cliche.
Yeah. It's been done.
Man, God went and did that 10,000 years ago. We
A
can.
little too old school.
I like how we all turned into New York Jews there for just a second.
Just a second.
I have a topic for
right.
you. Star Trek. Talk amongst yourselves.
You know that. No. Okay. So what are we doing? Next turn? Or no, you've got to go. No.
No, I already went, so I think
Whoa!
everyone's
We're good.
resolved.
Good.
So
All right.
All right.
we have
Are you ready for your
to
next
figure
action?
out a thing.
Yes.
Well, man. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have to count my money.
Why don't you parse out some of that and get some fines?
I know. I'm doing that right now.
There you go.
I went from rags to riches.
Yeah.
Because I started playing the game right about halfway through.
Huzzah!
All right.
That's all it takes.
You'll end up grabbing those later, probably.
Oh yeah, I'll just leave them there.
Yeah,
Good call.
it's fine. All right.
Cool.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lots of research.
Ah, you're getting money.
You get money from both of us,
Cash
or you
money.
get money from the pot. Because I researched, he researched, and you have a spy.
Boom!
All right. So we all do our research. So
Wait, I do
research-
an invent first.
Oh, you do an invent. Yep.
Mhm.
All right, so
He's got to spend all that money.
yeah, I'm gonna spend 10, and I'm gonna make a freezing ray, and y'all lose 3 gold.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow, that actually really hurts.
Boo.
Boo.
But I can't be mad because it was to a ray. Did anyone in the chat say Ray J. Johnson? Because if you didn't, you missed out on a good one.
Yeah. I just keep thinking of a data array.
It's a ray. If it has ray in it, it's a ray.
That's a pretty boring ray.
Yeah. All right. So I get my research then?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll get my 2.
I just want the stream to know that I'm scratching the corgi's butt right now.
We're gonna get
That's
jealous.
what the weird movements are, not something else.
Nothing
Keep your
nefarious.
head
Oh,
out
nothing
of the
nefarious.
gutter.
Ah! I didn't even try for that one.
Nefarious.
Ooh. That's hard. Like I'm choosing a lot of these not necessarily based off their point value, but actually what they are.
Oh,
Like,
they're the
I
aesthetic
just,
choice as
yeah,
opposed to
I'm
the
playing
place.
half on theme here just because I really, really like some of these. All right, I'm gonna get rid of the volcano trigger.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's more expensive than I want to work towards right now.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
So,
expensive.
It is. Yeah, 12.
The ones that have no penalties are just really pricey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the cost is the penalty.
It's like Magic, where the beast, the creation doesn't cost as much if the has some kind of penalty to it.
Right.
All right, so you researched. I'm gonna research.
This might make a funny corgi cam moment. We are playing, but
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna.
That's gonna be too much butt.
Much butt.
As the director and producer of this show, too much butt.
Too much butt. Executive decision.
I won't be able to get the camera in the right spot on that one.
Wet nose on my leg.
little one. You're so cute.
Dusty Bob, you are right. That is the same shirt.
Yeah.
Mel steals it from James. He
Yeah.
currently is shirtless.
Yeah.
He's walking around the
Just
city.
the way I like it.
And
Yeah, I went there.
All right. What are we doing now?
so I did my research, so then
I did my research.
Oh, it's
Ryan,
my
you get
turn.
to do your research.
Sorry, guys. Holding up the game.
Sorry, I'm texting with James' mom.
Dang, never dick, blam it. Okay. Oh,
Are
wow.
you telling her that he's walking around shirtless?
Now I am.
Oh man.
Okay.
We're working on more shirts. It's just been a matter of picking the right vendor and stuff. But we
Oh,
are
yeah.
working on more shirts.
That's always hard.
We're going to have a merch shop, right?
We are, yeah. The big problem we're having, and I'm just going to be honest with you because I love this chat room, is we don't want to have to store a bunch of merch. But if we
Yeah.
don't make it beforehand
Yeah.
and store it, then we've got to print on demand, which then we don't make any, like we do a
Make,
lot of work
no
and make no money.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay a higher price for it. So we're trying to find that middle ground. Like how much do we store if we want to do it? It had just led
It's
to,
hard.
it's led to some big decisions on our side.
I mean, you could at the very least buy like a box at a time. You can store like a box.
I know, especially here.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, we should just do it
Yeah.
at a
I
certain
mean,
point.
my theater company, we just
So-
bought a bunch of shirts, and then like we have a box full of shirts. And we're gonna sell them all eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happens though is you wind up where you're like, man, all of a sudden like we have like 32 smalls.
Exactly.
And
That's what we're trying to
it.
avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard. Yeah, at the brew pub we order shirts and we just have like a conference room and like 2 shelves just with
Full of shirts.
just some shirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then you all of a sudden like either that or we're like, all right, we have all these extra larges, and someone eventually will get them.
Right.
But then we wind
they
up
sit
like
on the shelf for a long time.
Yeah, or we wind up like giving them away in a prize raffle, and no one can wear an extra large. They're like, oh, this is great. I can maybe turn this into.
I've got a new pajama
blanket.
shirt.
Yeah.
This is I'm not going to go out today because I feel like human garbage. I have a lot of those shirts.
I have a stomach illness. I'm going to wear this shirt while I'm in the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. So are we playing the next round?
Yeah,
that's
let's
what we
do
gotta
it.
do.
You guys, we're having too much fun. We're not
We are.
playing.
We're not.
Dang it, dag blanket.
Ugh.
You're
Ugh.
kids.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Well,
How many rounds until Mel wins is the.
I mean, all she has to do is play a high card, right? Because you're at how many points?
13.
10? Oh, wait.
No.
I missed that.
7, 8. You're at 13. Yeah.
You're at 13, and I'm at 12.
D&D skills coming into play.
So.
Number plus number plus number
yeah.
equals
What's her
total.
modifier? Her charisma is very high. Okay.
Math.
That's very high.
Math.
She must be a bard. Okay. This is a fun D&D game. We should play it sometime. I like it.
I'm down.
We're working on a new D&D game for the Twitch stream.
I see it.
Yeah, you've seen it in the works?
Oh, I really want to.
We're doing, and again, this is because
Yeah.
I love you. We're doing our test run on Sunday to see if we've got the tech figured out,
Sure.
and then hopefully
so cool.
after Gen Con, we're hoping to launch it.
You guys
That's
need
cool.
a roadie or
Totally.
or an ADM. Let me know.
Totally.
If you need a beer guy,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
just let me know.
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Hey. Yes. Okay.
Anyway.
All right, anyways. Okay,
That went from a tease to a full-on plug.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm still playing.
Lots more research. All right,
All right.
now you get more spy money for research.
Two
more coins.
Oh. Nope.
Yeah.
Now,
I like you. We're
Yeah, it's
friends.
good. Mel.
We can make weird noises
Yeah,
together.
if you succeed in taking over the world, please do not slay me with your magic powers.
I got a spot on my minion team.
Ah, yes, I would
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
And of course, the reverse is true.
Yeah. All right. You can be the head of human resources.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right. So from this point, I guess where do we resolve from here? Because I guess this is the thing where I don't understand. Because in this instance, all three of us have played a research, and we would all go, but like we haven't really figured out who is the start of that.
We
Well-
just kind of, I've just been going like
Yeah.
this, like
Well,
that,
and it is
so.
imbalanced in that you always default it's like you're the heart,
Yeah.
you're the diamond, I'm the club, and he's the
For
spade.
sure, for sure.
I feel like a spade right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
that much.
Let's reverse it. Do you want to research first?
No, it's okay. I don't need your pity research points.
all of the rules right now.
No, just go ahead.
It
Go
doesn't
ahead.
say anything in the rules about
About the
what
order if we all
to
Yeah.
research. I just did that so that we would be
Yeah.
more
Ollie,
organized.
hey, Oliver,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, I will research, but Oliver is jumping up because he's so
Aw.
cute.
That was James being James.
He wants so much
What was
attention.
James?
James must be watching. Oh boy, everybody on their best
Oh,
behavior. James,
no. Hi,
James, just forget all that stuff we didn't
Hi,
say.
James.
Hello.
I'm on your stream and you're not here. You can't do anything about it. Okay, so I'm going to do my research here. So I'm going to take my 2 from my research.
James is shirtless right now. We're telling you. I don't know what that man in the chat is going to say, but he is shirtless.
Can we post a picture on the feed?
Oh boy.
All right, let me pull my...
Oh boy.
Oh.
I don't know. We did talk about him having a gigantic closet full of these shirts.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
think we even posted a picture once of just a shitload of these
man.
shirts.
All right, I'm just going like thematically, and also now because we're going on this whole like things that can't exist in a world with Star Trek anymore.
No!
I am not allowing to have like there's no wormholes because I
What?
didn't invent a wormhole.
Tragique.
So-
No Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, no deep
Yeah.
space. So
Wait, I would just like to draw attention. This is probably a misprint. Oh, so it says there's a number 53 under here, but it's
Oh.
immediately under the meeples.
Oh, that's a
so
card
you would
number,
get
yeah.
minus 53
Yeah.
meeples.
I guess I never noticed that. A lot of these have like numbers in the
Yeah,
corner.
it's just their numbering of the cards.
oh for sure I guess. That's
Print order
interesting
or-
and different. So
Yeah,
sweet.
a lot of these, they all have little numbers. Maybe it's to make sure you have a full deck or something.
Okay, well,
it could be something simply from whoever they printed through.
Could be.
researching. Oh, hello. Let me get rid of this cloning machine. And
No replicators now.
no, not for now. Maybe
There's
run through all
no
these
Star
cards.
Trek here.
I'm so miserable in this universe.
I'm just so sad.
Not only am I Cisco Systems, but
Well, you know, maybe because they aren't being invented, they can be in a fictional story that people tell once we create a new
yeah.
world.
yes,
There
yes,
you go.
fanciful
We're
lore.
There you
skipping
go.
over it
Yeah.
so we can make it up later.
Yeah,
Just because it doesn't
All right.
exist now doesn't mean it can't ever exist.
that's a good point.
you know.
Some matter scientists will come along than us in the,
Absolutely.
in the future.
There was a time where there weren't sideways sliding doors, and now look at the world. They're
Oh,
everywhere.
A real mad scientist made that happen. That is
50 years
true.
ago, we're like sitting around a table reminiscing about our old mad scientist days. And all these new mad scientists today, they're just.
Boy, you know what would really confuse people? If doors opened themselves.
All right, I am gonna get rid of the deep sea monster
Oh, no. How do you get rid of the Kraken?
because that movie that the Kraken was in was terrible.
Which one?
Uh,
Any, pick any of them.
Oh,
Return of the Titans? No. Wasn't one of the
Clash of
Titans?
the Titans?
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
I'm thinking Return of Superman.
Yeah.
That one with that Superman character?
Yeah, back on.
Oh yeah, that movie. All right.
I'm just callback
I
city.
keep
Alright.
looking over at the station every time you gesture over here to fix something. I need to
Oh,
stop
I'm just
doing that.
changing the camera.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody did their research. I chose to work.
Work.
So I'm gonna get my money.
What does that keep reminding me of? It keeps reminding me of Blazing Saddles. And Mel Brooks is the governor, and he's like, work. Hello, boys.
It reminds me of, oh no! Forgotten the name of this.
Superman 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4. It was a really campy, it was Buckaroo Banzai. Did anyone ever see Buckaroo Banzai?
No.
It's a super campy, off-the-wall. John Lithgow plays the bad guy, and it's this like really
I'm
wacky,
hooked.
low-budget B movie.
That's a pretty good selling point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really funny.
John Lithgow makes a great bad guy in Cliffhanger.
Oh.
He's the bad guy in Cliffhanger.
I don't think I've ever seen Cliffhanger.
Oh, it's like not a good movie,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's like a great movie in the sense it's
Well,
not
see,
a good movie.
I'm just surprised by the fact because I really like great, not good movies.
Yeah.
Like,
And you haven't seen Cliffhanger?
I haven't.
You're missing out on
I
a
need-
great,
yeah.
not great movie. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
And John Lithgow is is like way overacted bad guy,
yeah,
but he
like
kills it,
chewing
too.
the scenery.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Yes. Shall we proceed,
Yeah,
lady
are
and
we ready?
gentlemen?
Are we doing another thing?
I think so.
Choose your next action.
Hold on.
Oh man, I just realized I have 5, 4, 3, but I don't have a 2.
Bummer.
What am I doing?
I would give you one of mine, but I need the victory points.
Hold on, now I have to put them in a different order. 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, now I can count better. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2,
Steady.
3, flip.
Boom.
Bam.
All right.
In the wind.
Boom,
Some
boom.
inventing.
That's 2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a? No, I don't have a guy on invent. Like a dummy.
Pat, are you working?
I'm working.
Oh, I'm gonna take a go.
I gotta get back in the gym.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. So invent.
Invent. All right. So I'm.
James was
Yes!
He's shirtless.
Thank you, Jay.
Yes, that's awesome.
Oh man. Is he shirtless in that creepy shower?
It's a hotel shower. He's out of town.
That super creepy shower.
It's a psycho shower.
It's
Yeah.
like, whoa.
All right. This is super relevant right now because I just invented X-ray specs. So it costs me 7, and it looks like I get a choice of either a gold or a card, or is
you
it?
get a gold for every invention that you've created so far.
Oh.
Oh, no. You get a gold for every card you have in your hand.
Is that
you get-
card in hand?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Inventions
it has
is
a
another
little flashy
symbol.
line. Yeah, you get 1 gold for every card in your hand.
Oh, what a
For
waste.
Every invention card in your hand.
Oh, I should have. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, this one was you get like a meeple for every invention.
Oh.
Yeah.
I discarded one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I know.
5, 6. If you hate the kind of person that sits and counts all their things
loud.
individually,
You
All
know
I
where
do
to
is
direct it.
I like to sit and count my money.
no, I'm just one of those people that has to do that. If there's ever a board game where there's an actual like individual
Oh,
score
you're
track,
at 1, 2, 3.
and it's not because like I like it. I have to because I can't math.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not my thing.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna blow my whole freaking load here.
I
All
also need
my
Your
money.
French
Take
is
my
getting
gold.
very graphic.
All my savings. I'm a graphic individual. Anyway. And I'm going
I'm
to
a regular
create
graphic
a
novel.
black hole magnet! And I get
Huge.
6 victory points.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's 6 whole points.
Wow! So I'm at 15 victory points.
Ooh, wow.
Can we sabotage him?
You and I are tied because I'm at 15.
Oh, we sabotage everybody but me?
Yeah.
So now we know who to pick on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Pat.
Not really, though. We don't want to make Pat feel bad.
He already feels bad enough. No, I'm
boy.
okay. If
Yeah.
we played a second game, I would be the maddest scientist.
Yes!
All
Driven
right, what
crazy
do we-
by the first round, he walks into the second round full of mad fervor.
All right, where are we at?
So I invented,
Yeah,
and then
you invent.
you invent.
No,
And then I research.
you're gonna research.
And then you work.
Did you invent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah, you just did.
I was distracted by Twitter.
The tweets.
They can hear you.
Oh,
They can hear you just
they
fine.
can hear me? Oh.
Oh. All right. Then
And
I
that tastes
grab-
really good. And I'm not just saying this because
It's yours.
it's the difference is
I
that
really liked it too.
I
so
brew
yes.
I brew the beer at the Brew Pub, which is on Lincoln Avenue in Chicago. But our production facility is on the south side, and that's where our head brewer brews the beer.
Cool.
So he packages down on the south side in the old Jay's potato chip factory down there. And so the beer that they make down there is really good.
Is that by Beta Bro?
Yeah, it's sort of no, Beta Brow's like on Wabash, like.
They're further.
Yeah, so our facility is closer to like where Argus is, near like Pullman.
Oh, okay.
So right where the 95 split is,
Yep.
it sits right along the expressway. If you ever drive by, you'll see it, the Jay's potato chip sign's still up there.
Oh, cool.
So that's where it's at.
I love the new branding. I
It's
think,
so
and the
good.
new names and
it's
stuff.
so
Yeah,
good.
it's
It's so
amazing.
good. I mean,
and
it's
I
fucking
picked
rad.
these 2 cans because one is Jedi and the other is Sith. And I was just, I was like, I gotta go for both of them.
Right.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
like that you're not so tied to Star Trek that you can also appreciate Star
Oh
Wars.
no, I
Yeah.
love
All
love
things.
culture, I suppose, you know?
yeah,
And that therefore I love sci-fi because sci-fi is a
Yeah.
commentary on culture.
Yeah,
Yes.
sci-fi is basically a great reflection of the human condition.
Yeah, and I love it.
It just happens to happen with spaceships and laser rays.
But it gives you the ability to talk about things that would be kind of uncouth to talk about if
Right.
you're using real world
Yeah,
examples.
in your own universe, you can invent another one with which to like.
Yeah, it
cast
just gives
really specific light on.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm really happy you said that because that's exactly the same reason why I like sci-fi.
Yeah.
It hits
Yeah, I
on
love it.
like it's not about all of the weird like because you tell people you like sci-fi, I'm like, oh, you like spaceships and stuff. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
there's so much more to it.
I do
Yeah.
get caught up in the tech sometimes because, like, if you establish a rule, you need to keep that rule going. Or I
There's
get
there's
frustrated.
certain hard sci-fi that I really, really like. I had a
Yeah.
friend once recommend to me a book called Blind Sight. I think it's free online as a PDF or ebook, but it's a universe where the human race has found another alien species. But in this universe, predators are the dominant species on most planets, and in Earth's world, vampires were the dominant predator.
Oh, cool.
But they had a genetic disposition against 90-degree angles. So crosses, like it's not a religious thing, but it's like 90-degree angles, like because they don't exist naturally in the universe. So 90-degree angles and crosses basically allowed humanity to become the dominant race on Earth.
Wow,
But
that's awesome.
But they still have vampires around, like they still keep them.
Yeah.
And then they meet another alien space race, which is a non-sentient predatory race, and they bring a vampire with them to try and understand it. It's a really good book. Blind Sight, I don't remember the author. But yeah.
Okay, Google.
All right.
Okay, Google.
Wait, did you do your research?
Yes.
You just did. So
but
you
I
can-
did not work yet.
You can
right?
finally do some work.
Okay. God, I gotta get to work. We're talking
Yeah,
about
we can-
sci-fi.
yeah, I know,
I got work to do.
Distracted.
I'm gonna
Distracted.
trade this baby in for a $5.
Ew.
Okay.
All right. You good?
Yes.
We're good.
Let's choose our next action.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. I got my cards confused.
Trying to think long-term.
I don't understand what this one means, so I'm gonna.
Thank you, Eagly. It's Peter Watts. That is the author's name.
En deux trois.
Yeah.
We got some
All
work.
right. So you get to invent first.
Boom.
Okay, so I don't
Ooh,
know
you're
what this
inventing?
mark means.
So I'm gonna take a money.
So it's
I'm working.
a thing slash a thing.
So you get a card for every card you have in your hand.
So you get an extra card.
So I have one in my hand.
Yeah. Think
So
of
I
it
got
like
one
once
extra.
per, like blank per blank.
Oh,
Like once per week or once
Yeah.
per day or twice per
And then I'm
annum
gonna take
or-
another because
I
you're
should have
working.
played that differently, but that's okay. I'm gonna do that. So 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So those are out. And then I get an extra invention card. Ooh. I like this one. I need. Okay.
So research.
Research, boom. Okay, so I'm gonna take my 2
Mm-hmm.
and pick 2 invention cards, and discard one of these. And you know what? This Doomsday Machine, as cool as it would be, is just too damn expensive.
It is expensive.
22 gold.
Wow.
And it would give everybody else a card, a gold, and a meeple.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of payout.
That is quite the machine.
Nobody's
Nobody's
win
seen
with
that
it.
kind of money.
Yeah.
But you got to have a lot more gold.
Yeah.
See, I have a feeling we're all like mad scientists in a pretty frugal economy. Right? Like, none of us are big spenders. I'm like, I could buy the expensive piece of equipment, but I could get like 5 pieces of junk from the wholesale market
Exactly.
and turn them into something.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen Fixer Upper on HGTV? That's the kind of
right. Fixer upper mad science.
Exactly. Like I'll buy the old death ray machine and I'll change out the spark plugs and make that thing roll, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you researched. Work.
Yep.
Oh, I get
And
to
I
finally
work.
work.
Sorry, I really have to stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you
Yes.
do, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Pat,
really
did you collect
need you
your
to stop.
spy money for me working? Did you
No.
collect your spy money for
What
me
are you
working?
doing? You're
Okay.
researching? So I only get your spy money.
Yeah.
Right, spy money. We haven't used these meeples at all. We're not spies.
We're not very good at
I-
spying.
And I'm pretty sure, like, in the game
people.
rules, it says, like, spies are the most, like, easiest thing to do as a mad scientist. It's like, I think they expect
Well, because you
us-
could get rich off of it.
Yeah,
You
I
do
feel
it.
like we...
That's why we're a frugal economy.
Yeah, because I think what happened is that we didn't realize that we should have invested in espionage early.
Yeah.
And now we don't feel like we have the time to
Yeah.
That's true.
play the espionage card.
That's
Yeah,
very
totally.
true.
Agreed.
So, I think that definitely but also I think we've also not gotten a lot of cards that allow us to play extra.
Yeah, this
Like
is true.
a lot of the invention cards that have come up have not been like place a meeple.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Yeah.
okay. That's kind of terrible.
Has anybody played Lords of Waterdeep?
I've never played Lords of Waterdeep.
It's fun. It's a
I'm
D&D.
familiar with it, but I've never played it.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to this, more complicated.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be
Are we-
picking
are
a
we-
thing?
Let's.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just totally
Everybody
missed that.
did their action.
Yeah. So
We're all good for things?
Things and
Do
things.
we
and
want to
things?
do you want to recap for everyone at home what the
Oh.
scores are?
Yeah,
yes,
let's do
let's
it.
do that.
What do you got?
So I am sitting here at 16? No.
15.
15. Again, math, me. Yeah, so I have 15 points.
I have 13 points.
I have 15 points.
I have 14 points.
Yeah.
There you go. Pretty close game, actually.
It has gotten close.
Pretty close.
But
I think
I'm
Mel's
looking at
pretty
Mel's
well-
stack
yeah.
of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's probably...
I don't know what are you talking about.
All right.
Oh, we got to pick a thing.
Pick a thing.
Okay.
Do the thing. All right.
Ooh,
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
3.
I just got to go to work.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to espionage.
Speaking of late game espionage.
Yeah, right? I mean,
You might, see, it is smart. You need to invest in espionage early.
yeah, it does make sense. All right.
Because
You
late
pay
game.
two
No for, no for the future.
It's like when you're
Life
playing
stream.
the rogue in Hearthstone, you know?
Okay.
I tried to get into Hearthstone.
research.
I really did.
Get 2 gold.
But like, if a hunter's like an early game character,
yeah.
so you want to play a lot fast to like rack up the points, whereas like the rogue is a late game
Oh.
player,
Sure.
where she's amazing, but you've got to make it
That all makes
later. in the
that all
game.
makes sense. But as someone like me who tried to play that game and then like didn't read up about it or anything, I just tried to play like different classes, and then got frustrated. And
Yeah, well, when I first started playing, I was so frustrated by the rogue. I was like, how can anybody play this character? You lose so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you maintain until halfway through the game, and then you dominate the back half of the game. Yeah.
Freaking strategy.
Hey, strategy games.
Yeah.
Well, I like Hearthstone because it's like Magic the Gathering, but much more simple. So you get to, if you're on the train or whatever,
All right.
it's easy enough to keep track of what's going on.
for sure.
Discard the space elevator.
No space
Oop.
elevator.
Sorry, space elevator.
This seems impractical.
Just a little impractical.
And why does it get you so many victory points? I mean, like the Doomsday device, you get to like take control. Like the space elevator.
24 gold.
Yeah.
That's
but
too
the
expensive.
space elevator is basically a means towards greater expansion of science.
Okay, yeah.
Because you're not spending money getting stuff into space. You can then be like, hey, I have this death ray. Man, how am I going to get this death ray up into space? Space elevator.
I can buy a rocket, or I can just send it up into my space elevator.
You're not wasting money on how to get to space. Like that's the true idea of building a space elevator.
Well, and I've heard it's very easy if
you have the right
to be
material.
invested in, it'd be very easy once it was built.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you have the right materials to do it, because like with a space elevator, you have to have the planet, the elevator line, the actual place that it goes to, and then you have to have another like weight.
Yeah, like a counterweight.
Counterweight.
Yeah. Something to go into orbit.
Yeah. So that it actually stays in orbit and holds the whole thing up.
Whoa.
And it's just the idea is like, you know, that's why everyone's been trying to research like carbon tubes and all that.
Are people actually trying to build a space elevator?
Yeah, because they make it very cheap and efficient to get things into space.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. The risk now is there's so much space garbage.
Yeah.
Like the space garbage would take it out because there's like that's something we don't realize here living on Earth, but there's all these
So
old
much
abandoned shit just
And
like
it's
going
tiny-
around
and
the
it's tiny
planet.
pieces of crap. It's
Yeah.
pieces that are broken off from spaceships and all
yeah,
kinds of
the
other stuff.
original space station, all that stuff.
That movie
Yeah.
was accurate.
Yeah, it just flies around. It
Oh,
just
gravity?
orbits the Earth.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only thing about that specifically in the movie Gravity is how quickly it takes for it to come around. There was something about it where they're like, how they predicted it coming around. I don't know. It was.
But there's definitely a lot of space garbage at this point.
so much.
It's wild to think about.
And
Not only have we polluted planet Earth,
Yeah.
we have polluted.
But there
space.
are also research groups that are trying to solve that problem too.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine as we occupy space more, like as we spend more and more time outside our own atmosphere, that it'll just be something that we have to handle.
Yeah.
You know, just like global warming is something that it's like we have to handle the problems that are immediate.
That's true. Like the immediate problem of whose turn is it?
I researched. Did you guys work?
No, I haven't gone to work yet.
I'm gonna work yet.
Oh, I'm gonna take some money because Pat worked.
Oh, you went to work.
Yeah, good work.
Just now.
Gives me one.
some
But
shit
you
done.
were.
I espionaged.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. That's a really because I feel like early on what you ought to do is espionage people who espionage.
Yeah.
But then hopefully get a card that allows you to pull that one back and then espionage someplace else.
Yeah. The what like invent you want to espionage later in the game,
Yeah.
or not espionage, but put one of
It's
these
probably
spells
best
on.
to like espionage and maybe research or work, and then an invent.
Yeah, because if you put your early money into
about
that,
to
it goes
win,
a
right?
lot further.
No.
true.
Yeah. Oh, Mel's totally
Not
gonna win.
in, not in one move. Come on.
No. Okay.
All right. Mel's about to win.
Maybe in two.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Shall we?
No, I'm getting my cards mixed up.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta learn how to count.
One, two. God damn it.
Damn it. I
I'm
can't.
so lost this game.
I'm so
I
annoyed.
am so lost this
I'm
game.
so annoyed.
All right.
Flip it.
Oh, wait. I'm just the bottom one.
Ooh, inventing.
Oh, you're inventing something, huh?
Imagine
Ah.
So I have two guys on invent.
that means you get 2 gold.
I do.
Boom.
So you were, and
I'm inventing.
I didn't put any on invent.
gonna
but
research.
You researched.
I get one from invent.
Research. All right.
Okay.
So, invent.
I'm gonna invent. So I'm going to invent nanobots
Ooh.
for 3 victory points, which puts me at 17. This is supposed to allow me to take 2 research, but then the other thing is that I discard 2 research. So I think I'm still gonna do this because I'm going to take from the pile to prevent whatever's in here from getting to someone else.
Yeah.
So I still think it should act.
Gives you optionality.
So I'm going to be getting rid of another ray, the aging ray.
Oh.
So aging ray is gone, and
Aging Ray Charles.
Yeah, aging ray Charles. And then there's also no helpful
Ray Charles.
robots.
Yeah, breathing.
So aging ray and helpful robots do not
Helpful
exist.
robots are really cute.
By helpful robots.
So, I also need to pay my 5 for
Pay
that
your fee.
nanobot.
Pay your fee.
So, but that puts me at 17 points.
Oh gosh, here comes.
Yeah, right.
What?
Well. Sorry.
Did you just look at?
Wow.
Oh, Right?
Here are my invention cards for the world to see. Sorry, I looked at someone else's. This is my punishment.
Yeah.
There they are.
Doesn't matter. We lost. Dude.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are so negative.
I'm being positive about the fact that we lost. I feel I'm okay with
positively.
it. Yeah.
I think we all.
I am positive that we're gonna lose.
I think we all did very well once we figured out how this game ought to be played about 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to my position as a human resource manager in the
This is confusing.
the inner circle of
It's
mad
like,
scientist Mel.
Hey,
after she conquers the world.
I was around when you came up with good ideas. Can you at least give me a job?
Yeah!
You know I'm good at working. I did it a bunch of times.
I invented freaking poisonous flowers.
I just sentient AI.
I'm inventing big asteroid in orbit for 6 victory points.
Oh, that puts you at
Oh.
one,
That
right?
puts me 1 point away.
Oh man.
You guys are both at 19, yeah?
And yeah, since this is bigger than the last one I got 2 gold. This was 16, so 1, 2, 3. Boop. And there's no actions on it, so you're all safe for now.
Oh wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna bust into some research here. Grab 2 gold, grab 2 cards. And I'm gonna get rid of this slime ray, because that sounds disgusting.
I wish I did, Mishi. I wish I did. I don't have malevolent AI in my hand. That's why I'm doing research. Hopefully
Right.
it comes out right now and I win.
Pat, are you sure? Malevolent AI. Okay. Pat, you want to research?
Yes, I would love to.
Do your
So
research.
you're at 19
Correct.
and I am at 18.
These aren't going to help me at all. Hey,
But
if
I
I
also-
do,
I
if
also
I
have
do an
no-
invent, can I play 2 invent cards at once? If I can afford it.
Ooh.
I think it's.
I think
just
it's one.
at a
I think it's
time.
one per.
Build 1 invention card.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
If that
I
were
hate to-
possible, I would have just won the game.
I'm getting rid of hypnotic ray because who needs that piece of garbage?
At this point.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go.
One victory point.
Hypnotic ray.
And I get 2 of these babies.
Boom.
It's my turn.
All right.
Okay.
Shall we choose our next, possibly last action?
I'm really not kidding. If you hire me as your research
That's why, like, I'm
here.
so.
All right.
I wish I had one more.
Yeah.
Yep.
If wishes were fishes,
yeah.
we'd all be
Riches.
Play
Sushi.
like you're going
Okay,
to get
okay.
Because who knows what's
All
going
right.
to happen.
Who does now? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it looks like I get to go first.
I wonder what will happen.
All right,
Okay.
but
Can you guess?
Invent.
So I get 4. Because 2
Choose research. So I get
two-
one
two
for
each?
you.
2 each.
Wow. Yeah, it's
Work.
super valuable
And I get one
this
for
point,
you.
yeah.
to have done espionage early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Right?
We'd have so much money.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing
Math.
we're all ignorant of that particular strategy.
One person would be so wealthy right now. If one person had figured that out
Yeah.
earlier.
All right. You ready, guys?
Yeah, bring it.
I'm going to invent the flying car.
Whoa! That's dangerous.
Wait a minute. That's not a mad scientist invention. People have been asking for a flying car for forever.
See, that's
Hold
not
on.
the
Just
secret, though.
delivered.
I get to invent at the same moment.
Oh, tiebreaker?
Nope, not even close.
Well,
I'll
You
still
got
be-
my hopes up, Pat.
I
you
was
guys
trying
think that
to
if you had something for 6, they would both.
battle each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I think
if
it would
someone-
be whoever who went over 20.
The highest?
If you want to
Yeah, I
see
think
if
whoever
anybody can hit it in the same turn, we
I
can-
don't- they're not
if
even
we
inventing
tie,
this.
we
Yeah,
have
I'm
to-
researching. I'm pretty sure in
No,
this
Mel,
turn.
you
took
All
it.
right.
easily
Yeah.
won.
I
Yeah.
tried to help.
Yes.
I think this is the first game I've won on the stream, so I'm very pleased.
Whoa! High five!
Hey!
Woo!
Go.
Well done.
Well done, indeed.
Yeah.
Tried.
She is now.
The world is mine.
Transcended beyond James at this point. The stream is yours. There can be only one.
Awesome.
Oh man.
All right. Does anyone have any questions about this silly mad scientist game?
It was fun. I had a
Yeah.
good time.
I think the turn order is one thing that
It's a little
probably-
wiggly.
well, and what I read online said that each of the actions resolves simultaneously.
Sure.
So all of our individual actions resolve at the same time, and then all of the sort of fallout of your actions. So if you, let's say on my turn I play poisonous flowers.
Right.
Everyone's action resolves.
But then
and
the thing at the base of the card resolves.
And then
resolves
resolve
in
That
clockwise
makes
order.
sense. I'm sure, like on the Board Game Geek forums, there is a chat that has already thought through all
has
of
already
this.
gone
Yeah,
through all
yeah,
that.
But yeah, so we will check out Board Game Geek.
Yeah,
I
next time.
definitely enjoyed this game quite a bit.
This was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned about how quickly it would take to build up these things, but I really like the theme. I like the cards.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we would have used espionage more because
I like-
the value of it got
But
proved
now
as
you
soon
know.
as people started doubling
We
down.
have
Yeah.
made the mistake, so now the rest of you can all try this game
Yeah.
and just espionage
better.
early, really early.
So, where can I get Burnt City beer? Where can I find that?
I mean, we're in Chicago itself. We're also in some of the suburban areas, Naperville, Rockford, Northwest Indiana, and we are also down in Alabama. If you're in Alabama,
Really?
yeah,
That's awesome.
we had some friends who work for a distributor down there, and we got signed on with them. Yeah, those are the places to look. I may have some Burnt City beer with me at Gen Con next week. We don't actually sell in Indianapolis yet, but I might have some with me if you see me there. So.
Cool. And a lot of the one-shot crew is going to be out.
Yeah, a ton of us.
There's going to be
I'm
a
gonna
lot
be
of
there.
drinking. There's going to be a lot of drinking at Gen
I'm
Con.
gonna be drunk. Come hang out with me.
The drunkest mad scientist in the world.
I'll wear a mad scientist.
Zach
jacket.
Jack, if you're in Alabama, awesome. I don't know like how much of the state our distributor covers, but
Well, you can check on the distributor website.
yeah.
They usually, or you can call the distributor and find
Yeah.
out where they distribute to.
But yes, we are definitely in Alabama. We get cans and draft down there.
Do you remember the name of the distributor?
I don't. Because I just brew beer out of the pub. I'm not as
Is
tied
it-
into.
Is it listed on your website?
If it is not, I will.
You should tweet at him.
I will tweet out.
And he'll figure it out for you.
Follow me at Chicago Birdman, BURDMAN, and I will figure that out and send a tweet out. So
Did you know there's a typo in your Twitter name?
spelled BURD.
Yeah, shouldn't it be? Just kidding. You know you spelled bird wrong?
I do spell bird wrong.
I'm kidding.
For a
Bad
purpose.
joke.
For a purpose.
Cool. Cool.
Awesome.
What about you, Ryan? Anything you want to talk about before we?
Nah, man, this
No?
is fun.
Cool. Yeah, this is a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Let's cut to the Corgi Cam as we wait for
Yes.
the stream to
Yes.
catch up.
Where is he?
He's
Down
passed
there?
out. It's actually going to be the
Oh.
cutest shot in the world.
Oh boy.
Look at him. Look at him right there.
We woke him.
Oh yeah, we're talking about you, buddy.
Oh.
Hey, Oliver. Oh, you guys are so cute. Hey, Oliver.
Oliver, what are you doing down there?
Hello.
He's
coming
now
to-
he's looking for attention.
Coming to me.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, give me the corgi cam. Let me get a little eye shot over here. Hey, Oliver, how are you?